Hi, I'm Kylie and this is my Jesus story. Growing up, I was raised non-religious. I didn't really know much about Christianity and Jesus. All of my knowledge came from The Simpsons pretty much, and just shaped by the perspectives of others around me, usually like negative experiences, particularly by the Catholic Church. I was worried what people would think if I started suddenly exploring that. It goes against the cultural grain of like the moment I was in. Christians were just weird people who believed in an old book that had no relevance to today. I'm like, oh, maybe it's a cult. Better stay clear of that. So I was kind of really led by others, and I didn't question things as much, or it was like I'd question it internally but didn't do anything about it because it could lead to like conflict, and that wouldn't be ideal. So early 20s, I was working in the dental industry for a little while, and then I decided I hated it and went and studied forestry and then worked in the industry, and then I got really sick. There was like 5 days where I thought I had cancer. There was like, I was showing some like serious health symptoms, and then I got checked for that and then was diagnosed with a form of inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis. So that was like a big kind of life-changing moment, and it made me realize, I might have to rethink. And that's where I was interviewed at the job I'm now at, and my boss, I didn't know at the time, was a Christian. He was very forthcoming with sharing about Jesus, and I learnt things about Jesus I never knew before, and I realized, this is the gospel. This is the story of Jesus. Things stuck with me, and I wanted to know more and unpack it more, because it was just like, this guy's legit. Like, he loves Jesus, and I want to know more and why. So I was really wrestling with the fact of how can this man who studied a science-based degree also love Jesus and believe in the Bible, when I'd always thought growing up the two weren't compatible. I went along to the Christmas service at City on a Hill, and I had a really great time. Everyone was really welcoming and friendly. I did find the group singing really weird. And especially when people raised their hands, like that was a bit too much for me. But that time I was also introduced into a gospel community in my area. It was held on a night where one of my favorite dance classes was on. If you knew me at that time, you could probably see she's taken up dancing and then taken up Jesus, and like seeing which one wins out. I was really struck by this community I was now a part of, and even though I didn't identify as a Christian, they were so loving and they were so forthcoming with all the answers to my questions, and I had many, many questions. As I started attending the gospel community more and the services, it came to a point where I need to seriously think about putting my trust in Jesus, but I was quite nervous because I was nervous what people would think of me. I was also nervous because how could I possibly be a Christian? I haven't read the entirety of the Bible. I just felt like, I'm an imposter. This can't be what being a Christian is. What I was hearing about Jesus and the need for a savior as being true, and even though I didn't know the Bible, I decided I want to follow Jesus, and I couldn't shake this certainty of this truth about Jesus, and I really wanted to pursue it. In March 2019, I became a follower of Jesus, and I guess the impact of having Jesus' story shared with me has been so significant. I have more clarity and purpose in what I do. Before, I always thought I was a good person. Things I do now is not out of character for what I did before becoming a Christian, but I have more purpose in doing those now. I do them more out of joy for glorifying God and all he has done through Jesus for me, rather than for my own selfish, like a perception of what I want people to think of me. Like I feel like more sincere and genuine. I want people to know about Jesus because it is life-changing. You might think you know all you need about Jesus, but I would challenge you to investigate it further like I did. Like honestly, it's completely changed my life. I'm not perfect. I can never be perfect. No matter how many rules I follow, that's like never gonna be enough. What is enough is trusting in Jesus.